So, has there ever been an IM that shocked the crap out of you, that you let fall through the cracks? You've heard numerous people say how amazing it is, but you just didn't focus on it? Well, luckily, because of my awesome friend A Screaming, I was able to listen to this IM. I can't remember if it was New York last year or SoCal when it launched, but it launched to a bunch of people just loving it. And I'm glad I have the opportunity to hear it because my focus was actually on the other unique melody IMs. And then we had the Jet Black we've already done, and we've done the Stardust, we've done the Amber Pearl. But this was not a unique melody IM that I was truly focused on until now. So today's review is actually going to be on the mighty Unique Melody Maven 2. All right, so the Unique Melody Maven 2 Crescent. It retails for $1,799. It has 10 drivers. So 2DD low frequency, 2BA mid-high frequency, 2BA high frequency, and 4 electrostatic ultra-high frequency drivers. All right, so we're not going to do our normal unboxing with the Maven because these are a personal set of the awesome A Screaming. So what I'm going to do is just show them off, show you what the body looks like. It's actually a really beautiful titanium shell, very light, very comfortable, and it's paired with the Sonnet of Atom from Elitech cable, which is a great pairing. Really enjoyed it. But yep, there you go. Very good looking titanium IMs. All right, so let us talk about fit and finish on the Maven 2. This is not the stock cable, since this is a personal set. I've got the Elitech, I believe, Atom, Ode to Atom. Can't remember the name of it. But anyway, the Maven 2 is a titanium IEM. It is very light. I would say it's medium size. I think it's got a pretty cool design on it, but it's very comfortable. Been able to wear it for hours. Trust me, hours. But you'll hear about that, the reason why for hours in the review section. But pound for pound, it's a very well made and a nice light IM. All right, so sound. So think about this. I've said before in past in the channel that certain IMs I can just put in from the first go. First time ever listening to them. Put them in, and then I get lost. The reviewer shuts off. It's the music lover. The music lover kicks in, and I start going through the normal songs I use for testing that I actually naturally love and enjoy listening to, and then I start branching out to different performers, different genres, different this and different that. This IM is probably, I feel, my top 1 or 2 all-arounders. And when I say all-arounder, I mean this. It's an IM that I can listen to whatever I want to listen to. And I can thoroughly freaking enjoy it. Like, wow. And that's a hard task because for me, I'm not a person that listens to like one genre. Like, I'm not like into death metal. And that's all I listen to. Like, I do listen to some death metal. Nothing wrong with that. But I also listen to jazz, classical, some very small amount of country, pop, some reggae, like everything. I like listening to all types of music. What they called world music, which I guess is for us music from other parts of the world, which is goofy because I don't know. But anyway, I listen to everything. And what was cool about the Maven 2 is that not only did it play everything to an enjoyable factor, it played everything at a great factor. Like, holy crap. So, Men I Trust, man, they dropped 3 albums this year, which is cool. A live album, studio album, and then another studio on top of that. So, Men I Trust, Alpha Mist is something that I've been jamming to recently, all of it. And then Max Richter. So when we go to the classical side, some Brahms throw in there. So classical, some Oma Bobino Caro, which is an opera aria. I like, trying to remember the name, but anyway, to Queen. I'm telling you, it's like, this is such a well-tuned IM. Well, what makes it such a well-tuned IM for me? Well, it's got this very nice bass that can kick when it wants to, but it can also pull back and be wonderful when it's like a bass. Oh, another really good one is Go Penguin. They have a new album coming out next month, and they've released 2 songs from that album, and it's awesome on these. But anyway, sorry. So the bass is tactile. It's very nice. Good mid bass, good sub bass. It nice rumble when it needs to be, but also when it is a bass player in themselves playing, the instrument sounds accurate. That's what I like about Unique Melody, because when it comes to instrumentation and realism, and does it sound like that instrument sounds in real life, they do an excellent job in tuning their IMs. So the bass is really good. The mids are extraordinary in a sense where it's like a 2-channel system, and there's so much separation, there's so much width, there's so much depth. It's absolutely incredible. And you have just this beautiful music playing around you that's separated and just not in a disjointed way, but in a natural way. So when it comes to staging and everything, it's awesome. And that's especially pronounced in something that's stage huge like classical music or a jazz album or some of Billie Eilish's stuff. Like, it's just, there's so much separation. You hear all the sounds. It just sounds so good. And the treble is, I would say, on the safer side, but you still get nice sounding cymbals, extension to it. It's very good treble. So pound for pound, there's nothing glaring or that sticks out from this IM. And because of all that stage and separation, you get great technicalities. On an Alchemist song, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a muted trumpet solo. And a lot of that playing, if you've ever been in a jazz band or played in a jazz band or listened to jazz, there are nuances to crescendo, decrescendo, just what they're doing with their lips just to change the tune or change the sound of the music. And this just screams it out. Not screams it out. That's bad, because it's not a screamy or shouty IEM. But it just, all those little technicalities that are happening within that player are there and present, and it sounds awesome. And yeah, I just remember that reading a lot of people just love this IEM, and I hate that I'm late to the party on it, but I'm so glad I had the opportunity to review it, because I feel like my list that'll be forthcoming, which rates all IEMs, this is another banger which you could ride off into the sunset. Like, yeah, there's IEMs that are more expensive than this, much more expensive, but are they as fun as this? And this is why I think this is such a great IEM, because for me, I don't like going, oh, let me get this IEM for my classical, and oh, let me get this IEM for my rock, and oh, let me get this. No. It's much easier for me to have an IEM that I can enjoy most of my music with. And I think that's what makes this IEM, the Maven 2, and a great IEM, because you can listen to all your stuff with it. All right, so is the Maven 2 a buy? $2 grand's a lot of money, or $17.99. But if you're looking for your one and done, a great all-arounder, something you can enjoy all your music with, and then right off into the sunset, then I think the Maven 2 is an exceptional IEM. I feel too that the $2,000 price range right now is just a banging price range, because you also have the Jet Black, you've got the Theaudio Valhalla, oh, and the Apostle. And I think it's just, oh, and let's see, the Lymere's the Incognita, right? So it's a very, very uh, busy segment of the market. And even though this was kind of like the first one released in that whole string, it's still a banger. It's still an excellent, excellent IEM. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask, and I'll see you in the next video.